So, you want to travel, work, and live abroad. It's tempting, isn't it? Now, it's only up to you to commit and hit the road to find yourself. Because you want to find that burning desire within you to change something in your life and understand yourself. And your courage is so strong because you desire to live abroad. No matter what will happen, you already made a decision. You have prepared a pile of several things on a bed, such as clothing, cosmetics, books, and 2 pairs of shoes. It's your whole life that is crammed in one piece of luggage. Even though you don't have yet a clear idea where to exactly go, you are sure of one thing. This is the best decision that you can make right now. I know how you feel. I've been there, and I know how you feel right now. Because I've been living abroad for over 10 years. So before you take any action, I need to tell you something. Listen to me. When you decide to live abroad, you grow and you find many answers to your questions. But most importantly, you find yourself. After all, you start revealing truths that have been recently unseen for you. And while discovering those truths, you unlearn habits that have dragged you down. Listen, I promise you, it happens or it will happen. For that reason, pay attention to the following 12 proven truths that change your mindset forever if you live or want to live abroad. Look, you notice that your whole life can be crammed in one piece of luggage. So you appreciate every piece of t-shirt, sock, or underwear literally jam-packed in your suitcase. But building an emotional relationship with these material things would have never been possible if you had stayed at home. So you count on every string or thread that fits into the thinnest cranny because of limited space. And when you look at that luggage, you feel overwhelmed. But at the same time, you have an exciting shiver in your heart. Because you've done it before. And you already know you are capable of packing your life into one luggage and moving again elsewhere. When you live abroad and start from scratch, you quickly understand how to overcome obstacles. The word obstacle becomes a challenge, and you find every problem has a solution. Yes, it happens because you rewire your mindset and you adopt habits that affect you forever. And at this moment, you abandon a heavy burden that has pulled you down all those years, and finally, you become independent. While having some confusion in your head, you discover something incredible. You escape your comfort zone and dive into the world of challenges. First, you feel like a new challenge terrifies you, but later you reveal it becomes addicted. That past stereotype, along with boredom, completely disappears and is replaced in your dictionary by other fascinating words. Because you feel you must continually experience new challenges, meet new people, learn new skills or cultures. After all, outside of your comfort zone, you grow. Before you leave your homeland, many friends, relatives, and close family members say how brave you are. And simultaneously, they try to convince you about your plan. They tell you how eagerly they also wanted to live abroad, but they gave up. And as a result, you should consider it again because you are one of them. But you don't want to listen to them. and you don't want to hear their failures. Ultimately, you find out why they gave up. Because they lack courage. That's why you'll notice that courage consists of decision, overcoming fear, and commitment for the future. And you committed to living abroad, so you know now what courage means. During living abroad, you forget, but at the same time you learn emotions you've overlooked. Because life abroad whips you in the beginning. Yes, it's ruthless and tough. Sometimes you are on the brink of tears, but you swallow bitterness and remember why you began. Then you stand up, talk to yourself, and remind yourself why you are here. You don't give up, no matter what happens. Your emotions flow up and down. It's like a never-ending emotional roller coaster. And when time flies, you naturally get used to all the emotions that accompany you every day. Because you must learn how to control your emotions, because you must adapt. Unfortunately, your mind is constantly influenced by the place where you came from. Because you don't understand the mentality of local culture and you keep feeling that no one is with you. You don't know why finding new friends is complicated. You try to analyze mistakes you make and slowly you become desperate. But then something switches in your mindset and all those limiting beliefs turn into positive ones. You become more proactive and stop pondering on how things go wrong. Instead, you take action and things move forward. At that point, you learn what patience means. And this allows you to build self-confidence. As soon as you live abroad, you have two stories. The first one, where you grew up, and the second one, where you are now. You think in two directions because you have a split personality. Additionally, you have two mobile phones, two SIM cards, two chargers, two or more currencies that are constantly blended, two bank accounts, two homes, and two addresses. The truth is, you live a double life. After some time, you discover you use multiple languages in one sentence. Friends and family ask you how life is going, but it's hard to find the right words. When you talk about your work, experiences, stories, and memories, you have bitterness on your tongue because nobody cares. As soon as your life affects two or more languages, you learn and simultaneously forget. Even though it sounds like cliché, you must focus a lot on words in your native language. And the genuine truth is, you will never put a sentence together as before because you think and speak in several languages. While walking through a shopping mall, on a street, on a beach, working at an office, or sitting in a cafe, suddenly you smell something, taste food, notice some pictures, or listen to a well-known song. And all those details arouse in your memory a nostalgia. At that moment, you would give anything to be in a place that reminds you of that situation. And you would wish to be for a while next to a peasant, sibling, or family who always understands you. In your mind is a short desire which soon fades and you are back. But now you learn you must face nostalgia because it shows up when you least expect it. Sooner or later you discover that culture influences you in a foreign country. But over time, you find some connection, bond, and essence to it. and you realize what you were taught in school was useless, because living abroad is the real school of life. And you remember what Jim Rohn said: formal education will make you living. Self-education will make you a fortune. So now you discover what real life means. As a result, you form new habits that become your purpose. And in this way, the burning desire within you is stronger day by day, and finally, you understand yourself. After all, you find your purpose and yourself far from your home. If you return, everything is wonderful, but unfortunately, only for a short time. Because after a short time spent at home, everything returns to normal faster than you expect. You notice everyone continues in the same stereotype from Monday to Sunday. And you realize the world cannot stop because of you. Slowly, you forget about all foreign countries, cultures, people, and something within you fades. But heck, you want to live abroad again, to become independent. So you ponder on it because you don't want to return to the same old track and live as before. After all, you realize that your mind is abandoned like a shipwreck on shore. Several friends, acquaintances, and family members say, "You have changed. The journey you have taken is definitely shaking your family roots. You are different, stronger. You look at the world from a larger perspective. After all, when you left, you had thought of a change for the better. And life abroad has helped you to find yourself, your right direction in life. So yes, they are right. You change forever." Now, remember one of the biggest golden nuggets of this video. When you live abroad, you are not the same anymore, and you will never be. So if you want to rewire your mindset, climb up the wealth pyramid, and live an abundant life, you must live abroad. Does it make sense? Now, what about you? Does at least one truth affect your life if you live abroad? Maybe you feel trapped to find a starting point that will rewire your mindset to change for the better. If so, leave us a comment below. At the Path VC 7 Wealth Stages Framework, we are here to show you the direction. So that's all for today. Thank you, Doers, for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, I want you to like it and share it with your friends. It will help the YouTube algorithm push more love and inspiration to people who need it. Because I want you to become a doer, and I want you to build a better life, which means holistic wealth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.